Well, normally I have to pile up racks for my rod holders in this spot, but got a bunch of snow and ice built up on the bank, so maybe I can stick my rod holders in that. Let's see. I don't know. It's mostly just a loose, it's really loose piles of chunks of ice. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just pack them in around it. It's basically the same thing I do with rocks. Guess I'll use a combination of rocks and ice. That'll work. That one went in real nice. Yeah, that was easy. It's March 27th, northern Iowa, and the ice just came off this lake yesterday or maybe the day before. It's still, I'd say it's about 30% ice covered still. I had to walk past some ice covered spots to get here today. It's a real pain to do this stuff with gloves on, but just got to. Otherwise, my hands are just going to be dead. I'll regret it later if I don't wear gloves. Just takes a little extra time. 4 ounces of lead today. I am going to take the gloves off to put on the baits though, I guess, because that's basically going to make my gloves all stinky. Frozen shad from last fall. Let's see if I can break one off. Maybe I should have got this out first thing when I got here. Well, that's not happening. I'm going to put it in the water for a few minutes here and thaw it out a little bit. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to take a water temp and see what the water temp is. The air temp's about 34 degrees, and I'm betting the water is not that much warmer. I think the water might be a little bit warmer, maybe 37, 38. We'll see here. Yeah, right at 39. It's a little warmer than I thought it would be. It's still pretty dang cold. It was really windy yesterday. I'm sure that's the reason why all this ice is piled up here along the bank. Today's high is 42, and that's we've been having some days like that, 40s. That's kind of knocked the ice off of most of the lakes around here. We've got snow in the forecast later in the week, so I wouldn't say we're having spring weather yet. It's more like mild winter weather, but I'll take it. Let's see how this is doing. Oh yeah. And these are pretty small shads. Shad. I don't know which one is the plural of shad. It's probably just shad with no S. Multiple shad, single shad, same word I suppose. Just gonna do I don't know, small to medium sized chunks. Something like that. And one nice thing about fishing in this freezing cold weather is I don't need to haul a cooler around for my bait or my lunch. Gotta wash that slime off. Ouch. Whew. Instant numbness. It's so cold. I can't imagine what it must feel like to fall through the ice and feel that whole feeling on your whole body all at once. Ugh. Must be terrible. Just a slip sinker rig, 4 ounces of lead on a slider, swivel, 1 foot long leader. I think this is a 4/0 Kale hook. That didn't go as far as I wanted it to. It's hard casting with gloves. I want to get out into the deepest stuff I can reach from where I'm at here. I'm in the vicinity of some of the deepest water in the lake. But I just want to get as close as I can to that because I'm pretty sure that's where the majority of the fish are still hanging out. Oh, that's better. That's better. That was a money cast right there. It's currently 11 a.m. That high temp of 42 is not going to happen until like 4 o'clock. Normally that's when I like to do my spring cold water fishing is in the afternoon, the warmest part of the day. But I got other things to do that time today. So this is the time I have to fish. That is, in my opinion, the best time to go fishing is when you can. I think there's a YouTube guy who, another YouTube guy who makes that his slogan, I think. We'll see what happens. It's really cold, water's really cold, bluebird skies, high pressure above 30. By all indications, this should be a terrible time to fish for catfish, but I hope I'm wrong. Well, I just noticed that this giant sheet of ice is coming over here. I've been kind of reading something on my phone for a while, and I looked up and saw that it was over here, and when I got here it was way over on the other side, over by those houses. So I don't know if it's going to end my fishing session here or not. If this pulls up, I mean, I'm right here, so if this pulls up right in front of me, I guess it might be done. I guess I'll have to wait and see what happens. Yay, winter time. Well, it's coming in pretty quick now. It's right here, the wind's blowing it right into my face. I'm going to reel this one in because this is my leftmost line. I don't want my line to get hung up on this sheet of ice, and I'll just kind of watch this minute by minute here. I might have to pick up my stuff and move back up the bank a little bit, because this thing might come creeping up the bank as it comes ashore here. I don't know. Gosh, I'm not sure what to do. I don't think it's moving fast enough that it's going to come up on the bank. Here it comes right here. It's just going up over some rocks there. Hopefully that'll just stop it once it starts hitting these rocks that are long. Oh, nice. 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 Seems to have stopped. Look at that. I mean, I'm glad I reeled in this line, because that would have been underneath that ice right now, but that's where it stopped right now, straight out in front of my left rod here. It seems to have stopped. So my other two lines are kind of off that way a little bit. What a weird day. Yeah, that kind of got my heart rate up a little bit there, because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I didn't know how much force that sheet of ice was going to have behind it. Bam. I am just about 20 feet to the right of the ice. It's basically ice fishing anyway. The water is about the same temperature as it would be if it was still covered with ice. This has a potential for problems, I guess. If I catch this fish, if I catch a fish on this one and it swims this way, it could get me wrapped around the ice, I guess, but whatever. I'm thinking at some point, if I stay here long enough, there's going to be some loud cracking, horrendous noise, and then a piece of this is going to come careening over and wipe out my lines, but I'll be on the ready with my cat-like reflexes and see if I can prevent that from happening. Well, I thought I'd come over here to see if the waves were crashing too bad on the shoreline over here, but this half of the lake's still covered with ice. Guess I'm not going to fish here today. So yeah, I guess I'll go for a drive. It's a new day, but it's the same weather forecast as yesterday. Cold, high in the low 40s. It's about 11 a.m. It's still in the 20s right now, upper 20s I think. Decided yesterday that I was gonna change up my tactics based on the fact that I got 0 bites, and I don't know. I think it's just a little too early for the fish to be in that spot where I was yesterday. The conventional wisdom is to fish the wind-blown shorelines in the spring, ice out. And that's what I was doing yesterday. But like I said, based on the fact that they weren't there yesterday, and then I just saw that half the lake is still ice covered, I think it's just a little bit too early for them to be coming near the shoreline. And yesterday, with my plan being to fish near deep water, try and catch the hungry fish that are coming out of their winter holes heading towards shore, that didn't work. So today I'm going to fish the deep water. And I'm going to try to put my baits right in front of their face. And that deep water is about 90 yards that way from where I'm standing. So that's why I'm fishing with these surf rods today. These are 10 feet long, ugly stick, big water, medium heavy action surf rods. And I've got 30-pound braid spooled up on here, so that slides through the eyes real well. I can cast a long ways with these things. There is one little problem that I didn't anticipate, and that is the wind is not blowing from the direction that the weather forecast says it's supposed to. That never happens. Instead of wind at my back at this spot, so I can cast it 100 yards, I've got a crosswind going this way. Hopefully that'll change here in the next few hours. It's still early in the day. Same bait as yesterday, just frozen shads. Put them in the little defroster there for a few minutes. So yeah, just a slider rig, 5 ounces today, and same 4-aught hook. See how it goes casting these things. It's been 4 months since I've done any casting of these surf rods. Big thing is remember to flip the bail open, right? Okay, did that part. I gotta tighten the drag all the way down so it doesn't slip when I cast. That wasn't too bad. Not near as far as I wanted to get though. That cross range created a big bow in the line. Really slowed it down. I probably only went 60 yards on that first cast. I'm sure my casting will get progressively better the more I do it today. Well, that was about the same. And that rig was swinging like a helicopter as it was flying through the air. That's what you get when you use a sinker slider. Shark fishing, shark fishing. Bail is flipped. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the best one yet. That went pretty good. That probably went 80. Got a big bow on the line though. Alright, I'm not going to bother with measuring the water temp today. I'm sure it's in the 30s like it was yesterday. I mean, it's basically ice fishing with no ice, really. I mean, we'll see.
Ah, such a relaxing scene. It's early spring, the sun is shining, there's a gentle breeze blowing at your back. It's cold out, but you're nice and warm because you're bundled up in your warm winter coat. All you can hear is the relaxing sound of the waves gently lapping against the shoreline and the sound of passing water birds as they fly by. The sun is shining on your face, and it's so relaxing that your eyes are starting to feel a little bit heavy. Maybe close your eyes for just a minute or two and take a nice little nap.
Are you catching anything?
No, sir.
No?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Too early.
I think so. You taking a nap?
Almost.
Oh, that ain't all bad neither.
Yeah.
Any bites at all?
No. No. I mean, the other side of the road still covered with ice.
Oh, yeah.
It's a few days later, and there's a drastic change in the weather. Check it out. fog. Had a mass of warm air come through the area yesterday. Got up to like 60 degrees yesterday. And during the night we had thunderstorms, rain, thunder, the whole shebang. Seems like the water's up maybe a foot or so. One of these days I'll remember to put the bait in the water first thing when I get here. But yeah, that first segment of this video was on Monday. On Monday I was dodging icebergs. Tuesday I was still fishing with all my winter gear on. Now it's Friday and it's about 10 in the morning. It's about 50 degrees. I got this roller coaster weather, spring weather going on today. Like I said, it was warm yesterday and the temp is going to start falling at about 2 p.m. today. Going to start dropping and there's another cold front coming through. So it's got this little roller coaster window of warm up combined with rain. These catfish should be really charged up and out there looking for something to eat today. That's what I'm thinking. I'll measure the water temp while I'm waiting for my bait to thaw. Let's see. It's like 38 or something on Monday. 41.5. That's better. Broke that 40 barrier. No surf rods today. It's back to the regular catfish rods. I don't think I need to get out as far if the water warming up a little bit. Getting a good bite here. There we go. That was it. I had a bite on my middle rod and I missed it. I got this one. Oh, these rocks. Hopefully it's an eater size fish. It doesn't feel like a giant. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah. Come on in. First fish of the season. Perfect size too. Yeah, first cold water cat of the season. This is a nice 4.5 pound probably fish. I'm not gonna weigh him. This is eater size. It's going on the stringer. And boy is he cold. Oh, look at that. He's got a bonk on his head. I don't think that happened during the fight, but it might have. I don't know. On the stringer he goes. I got another one. Didn't have a chance to get that one on the stringer yet. I don't think he's going anywhere. Yeah, I just turned around to go to grab my stringer and I look over and this rod's bobbing up and down. Might be a little bigger fish. Seems like there's some more weight on here. I've been here less than an hour. It's probably been about 45 minutes or so since I put the baits in. It's hard to tell with the water being this cold because even the giant ones aren't gonna have much fight in them. Oh, that's a good fish too. Yeah, I think that's keeper too. Got him. Yeah, one right after the other. This one's slightly bigger. Perfect keeper size though. This is a 5.5 pound fish, my guess. Freezing cold. Catfish, these are gonna be delicious. Let's get these fish on the stringer now. 2 on the stringer. I mean, if that's all I get today, I'm happy. That's more than enough. That's like probably 2 catfish dinners. But the limit is 8. I guess still got some more room in my limit if I want to keep some more, and I think I might. I could put some in the freezer. I think that hook got a little dulled up during that one. Must have banged on a rock or something. I'm gonna change that out. There we go. Brand new sharp hook. I'm not casting a mile out there. Maybe 50 yards or so. It's probably 6-7 feet of water, I think. Check the status of this hook here. That one's still nice and sharp. Ouch, ouch. Well, 2 fish on these 2 rods and nothing on this one. Usually when this bite starts in the spring, it's pretty fast and furious when they're in the area. I'm betting. But since this one didn't get a fish on it, I bet either there's no bait or the rig is tangled. It feels like no bait. I wouldn't be surprised if I was getting bites on this while I was dealing with those 2 fish. I just didn't notice. Or maybe a crayfish stole my bait. Yep. Bear hook. Okay. I think I'm in business here. Yeah. Yep. It's been a while. More than an hour, I think. Thought maybe the little window of when they were going to bite was over. This feels like a bigger fish. I was just kind of thinking that earlier, like, yeah, I got 2 eaters on the stringer. It'd be fun to catch a trophy now. And I think that might be what I've got here. I don't know. It's a lot heavier than those other 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a real good fish. Come on over. Oh, yeah. Yep, that is a pretty darn close to a trophy size fish. Yeah, I can tell already I'm not gonna be keeping this one. This is a big channel cat. This hook's real good all the way through the bottom lip there. That kale hook, it's a 4/0. It's a 4/0 kale hook. That's a perfect size for this size of fish. Yeah, look at this beast. I'll get a scale on him in a minute here. I'm guessing this is probably around 10 pounds. Not a keeper. This is a breeder. I want these genetics to stay in the lake so we can keep getting big fish like this at this lake. It's 5 kilograms. Apparently my scale set on kilograms. 4.74 kilograms. Yeah, a kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So 5 kilograms. It's about a 10-pound fish. Back in the water he goes. Head in the water. Point you in the right direction. You ready? Oh yeah. Thank you. I got something going on here. Hopefully it's not a bird. There's a whole flock of coots swimming over my baits right now. Alright. Well, whatever it is, I got it. Hope it's not a bird. I don't think it is. Swimming at me. Swinging at me big time. Wow. Now he's pulling back. And get another eater or a trophy here? Oh, it's a trophy. It's another trophy. Saw that big head come out of the water. Get in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep this one either. Another trophy-sized channel cat. This one's probably a 10 pounder, I don't know. Big boy. Didn't put up much of a fight because the water's so cold. Actually, I think it's a girl, but all right. Yeah, back in the water. Glad to have a few eaters. There have been times where I've had real good fishing here in the spring, but it was all trophies and didn't get to keep any. That's all right though. Oh, sorry buddy, I pointed you wrong. I didn't point you good. Sorry. Come here. Those birds are laughing at me. There you go. Oh, you gotta go left. What are you doing? You can do it. There you go. Thank you. Sorry about the confusion. Well, I checked my records, and my first ice out open water cat of last year was on April 1st. And today is March 31st. So pretty much right on schedule. With 2 eaters and 2 trophies, that's a pretty darn good day in my book. That's all the time I have for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one. So I just went to reel this one in because I'm getting ready to leave, and I got something on here. It was on there the whole time. As soon as I picked up on it, wait, and it's pulling back. Probably swallowed it, I suppose. No? Huh. That's another eater size fish. Well, that's convenient. It's time to go. Yeah, this is another 4 or 5 pound fish. I guess I'll go on the stringer. I'm actually getting a bite on this other line too. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? I was just leaving. I mean, I have to leave. It's time to leave. Okay. That's another great fish. The net's over there. This one's too big. He's way too big. Holy cow. Get in there. Easily the biggest fish of the day. Easily. This is going to be a 14 or 15 pound fish. 13 pounds. Almost 14. Closer to 14, 13, 15 ounces. Wow. I was just getting ready to go. Just reeling in. This ties my PB. 14 pounds is my PB catfish. I've caught several of this size and weight. Who knows? This might even be the same one. But I guess the trophies are coming today too. I gotta leave for real this time. I'm not gonna be casting out after this. What a nice surprise this was. Big old 14 pound channel cat tying my personal best. I'm getting ready to leave, and he's ready to leave. Get out of here. Get bigger. See you later. So yeah, looks like it's going to be 3 on the stringer and 3 trophies. So fantastic day. More spring catfishing to come. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.